Always wonderful to bring in kind of new seasons, new events, and sometimes it's nice to have the annuals come back every year. And we're celebrating the Summer Fair. Ottawa City Councillor Tim Tierney is joining us. Always a pleasure to have you on the show. And you brought with you Jeff Kaluski, Handyman Connection owner and one of the event sponsors for the wonderful event that you guys are heading into, the third annual.
Third annual.
Third annual. So give us kind of the rundown. So it's not happening yet. It's happening on June 15th.
June 15th behind Earl Armstrong Arena. Third year we're doing it. We had about 3,000 people out last year. We're getting bigger and better. More bouncies, more big rock band acts coming up at the night time for the adults, of course. $5 King cans. But it's a good event. But we have a brand new feature this year. I'm very excited about it. A big karaoke contest, like you said, sponsored by Jeff Kaluski from the Handyman Connection. And he'll give you a little bit of detail on that. It's quite a bit of fun.
Well, it seems like there's quite a competitive nature behind some of these karaoke singers, and so there's a lead up for this as we head into the big event.
Absolutely. For the next few weeks, we've got some pre-qualifying rounds at a few of the local bars for over, I believe it's 3 or 4 nights. You can get all the times and dates at the website csfair.ca. And we're going to be picking 3 winners from each of those nights, as well as a wild card. So there's going to be some anonymous judging going on in the crowd, and we'll pick this wild card and the 3 winners. Then at the Celebrate Summer Fair, they'll come up on stage, they'll perform, and then we'll choose a winner from them.
Yeah, it's different when you kind of head out with a couple of friends and then, you know, opt to get into the spirit and sing a little karaoke. But for some people, this is, you know, there's a cash prize at the end, and there's an ability to perform with a much larger audience, I guess.
Absolutely. So we bring in a pretty big stage. We've got a very powerful sound system, and to be able to perform in front of what possibly could be, you know, 400 or 500 people is kind of cool. So I'm excited about it. I think it's a brand new element, and you know what? You always have an open ticket, Leanne. You and Kurt, I've heard you guys before. Anytime you want to come on
Then you would
out.
know we would break the microphone system. Something would happen that would go incredibly wrong. But it's nice that people have the chance to qualify in. So head to the website. You'll find the details as to which pubs are actually hosting the qualifying nights.
That's exactly.
And then it all comes together on that day. Is it more during the day, during the night that you'll have the final contest?
Well, we've geared the whole day. It starts from 11 o'clock in the morning till 11 at night. We keep the kids in the morning half, and at 4:30 at night to 6 o'clock, that's when the karaoke contest begins. So that's when the fun starts, and then we move into the rock band portion later in the evening.
What were you hoping to get out of hosting a fair like this, or to be able to have the community come together? And it's a free event, you know, and there'll be wonderful things that are there for the community.
Well, that's what it's all about, Leanne, is keeping the community, keeping that vibe, being able to, you know, have pride in our community, and it's built over the last 3 years. Like I said, we had about 3,000 people last year. And I got to give a shout out to our committee, our Celebrate Summer Committee. Thank you, Jenny, Jeff, Marty, Roland, Marguerite. You guys do a great job. These people put a lot of effort. As you know, it's very difficult to put these events together, get all the proper permitting, get the sponsorship, and they work extremely hard on that. So a big thanks to that.
Well, especially too when it's just a celebration of the community, of the people that are there, are living in the area. And so, you know, you got some great posters right there. So you kind of get a true sense of the family fun that's there. And you know what, throw in a bouncy castle or two, and the kids, you're good to leave them there for a while.
And we got some celebrity people in the dunk tank as well. Jeff was in there last year, and I was in there as well. So if you want to come out and you're angry about your property taxes and you want to dunk me, it's a good opportunity to come out and throw a couple of balls.
Just remember to wear the swimsuit, the trunks, and the
Yeah,
sunscreen.
no
You should be all right.
We never got the opportunity last year to change.
You stayed like that?
Full on like this, yeah.
Well,
and let's not forget the prize for the karaoke as well.
Oh yes, yes, there is.
There was the cash prize money.
There is a prize. It's not just for bragging rights. Jeff, you want to explain that?
We're the winner of the karaoke competition is going to win $500. We can either do it in cash, check, or a great big giant novelty check, which you can actually bring into the bank.
It'll work.
Probably wouldn't fit in the cash or in the ATM, but you know, at least hoist it over the counter.
$500 up for grabs with the karaoke. You can check out their information in terms of the qualifying nights to get to the grand finale during the day of the summer fair, and that's going to happen between 4:30 and 6, if I remembered you said that correctly. And of course, the day running from 11 until 11 o'clock at night. Always a pleasure to see you. Great to see what you're doing for the community.